Hello and welcome back to the fourth video or the fourth pill of the five pills for the German new medicine. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world and whatever the time when you're watching this. So we have come to the fourth pill. The first three were very easy and simple and maybe already part of our knowledges. And this may be something new, but I think that you will accept it very soon. So we have seen in the first three that first our body has its own processes that the body runs without any need for our conscious mind intervention. Second, there are also some special processes which are triggered by some special events. All of them are made in order to safeguard us, in order to protect us or to help us be safe or survive to any situation. In the third case, we've seen that the body sends messages because it's true that it can do things on its own, but it's also true that it wants us to stop from continuing some behavior that can be harmful, like in the case I'm cutting myself with a knife. In this, there is another important consideration to be made, and in order for this consideration to be made, for this pill to be given, I can take you an example. I don't know if you have ever been involved in some sporting team, maybe some sport where there is a contact and contrast with the opponent team, and maybe at the end of a season of a championship you have come to a final. And if the sport was something where it's easy to be hidden by your opponents, like soccer or rugby or basketball, and that final and that event was very important because maybe it was the final match of a whole season where your team has had the possibility to gain the gold medal or the trophy, and you had to do everything you could, all of your team had to do everything you could in order to win the prize. Maybe it happened, maybe you can recognize and recall this experience that in spite of all the events that happened during the match, and you get hidden, you get all of the pains and the aches that may have proven, you didn't feel that many of them until the following day. Why the following day? The following day you felt like destroyed. You stayed on your couch, you couldn't move your muscles, you feel the pain of all the hits that you had received. Why didn't you experience the exact experience in the right moment when you received those events? The reason is that your body not only has the capability to run processes autonomously, not only has the capability to send signals to your body, but the most important thing is that your body is sending you these symptoms when he knows that you can listen to them. It seems incredible, but it is like that. Probably thinking of that experience, you think, or you have been told, yes, it's a matter of adrenaline. When you are full of adrenaline because of the event, you don't feel the pain, you don't feel any ache, etc. When the event is past, you feel all the tiredness, you feel all the pain, etc. Yes, but maybe it's like that, but that is the simple chemical cause. We are looking for the root cause again. Why does the body behave like this? Because the body is intelligent and he knows that in some cases he cannot disturb us. He has to refrain from sending us signals. I don't know if I remember when I was at university, in springtime, I used to have allergies. I did completely close my nose. But when I was under examination, I completely felt free. And I didn't realize until a little while that I realized that it worked like that. Because it happened that the body knew that he had to, in that specific moment when I had to pass the exam, I had to speak to the professor, I had to give my best, he could not disturb me, and so my nose was free. And I realized that after a while, and dr.Hamer and his German new medicine helped me to understand why it works like this. So the fourth pill is this: your body not only is capable of sending you signals, but is capable of understanding when to send the signals and when to refrain. Another example just occurred to my mind. Have you ever noticed in some cases that you or some of your colleagues or someone you know works very hard, very hard, very hard, on the weekend, headache, or at the start of the holiday period, the first 2 days, there's a flu, there's the fever. Unlucky me, until yesterday I was at work and I was well. Now that I'm on holiday, now that I could start my vacation, the first 2 days I have to stay in bed with fever. No, it's not a coincidence. It's simply because your body knew that you couldn't give up in that moment because you were in a, let's say, live or die situation. You could not afford not to be good. You're on vacation now. Please listen to me. Please listen to this fever. Please listen to this flu. Stay in bed 24 or 48 hours because you need to. It's not that you didn't need before, but there was a most important need before, and so I could not disturb you. Our body is so clever, so intelligent. He understands when to send signals and when to refrain from that. And so not only we should be careful and understand what signals mean, but also why did those signals arrive at the right moment and not before, not later. Thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope to see you for the 5th and last pill, which is the next video. Thank you again for the moment, and God bless you.